This is what I know of memory. The ceiling's sharp slant softened by a blue-pinned map of the world. Your fingers absently tracing circles in the low valley of my back. Smoke exhaled useless as spent air. I want to say August, afternoon, Virginia. I want to say leaves brushed against the second-story screen. I want to say I am not making up these details. I want to say I remember your name. Perhaps the leaves were sugar maple. Perhaps we were really talking. Perhaps the leaves were ivy, searching to anchor. I couldn't yet know what would take hold. Sweat drying in faint white lines on your skin. Altered cartography. Heat lifting from the asphalt in visible waves. I couldn't yet know I would later liken the color of your eyes to tanzanite. I didn't yet know what tanzanite was.
When my father tried to kill himself the first time, he ripped a telephone wire from the wall of his hospital bedroom. The next time, it was a bedsheet. A nurse stopped him. In his pockets were pencil notes, confessions for crimes he did not commit, but felt must have been the crimes of his punishment. As the days continued, the list grew like keloid scars from the DBS. When I'd visit, he'd ask, "Was it in the paper?" When I'd leave, he'd say, "Don't come back." His mind, the same sentences like a vinyl skip, the way they widened, trailed, and returned. As he kissed my mother in the ward's cafeteria, he whispered, "I am Judas." When my father's mind became the small wheel in my chest, I didn't want to love anyone I didn't already love, and those I loved I hid from. I broke up with my girlfriend, smoked outside of Beth Israel, and took the long way home. At the end of each avenue, everyone who was left I watched as if they were on the horizon and could break at any moment. Then what? I'd have to wade in, find the fragments, and clear my already empty studio, wait to the shadow of something half finished, and continue. The currency of love is self-sacrifice.
I didn't have that many, at least for the 1970s, and I know that because Ruth, not her real name, showed me her list. Twice mine, except one of her men showed up on both. And then we shared what we'd done with each. And such an indecency, not his doing, but our sharing. In our 20s, in the 70s, seemed to me at the time a necessity of the times. And not just the sharing, but how. And it feels sad to say this now. We hover just above feeling. To be like them, we thought. And yet, what we kept secret from ourselves and from each other, Ruth and I, was how with some, we'd had to trick ourselves that we cared, at least a little, before the body could proceed, then later, with each other swapping, pretend there'd been nothing there at all. How much is lost when we add things up? Except after that, I just stopped telling, and Ruth by now has forgotten it all.
Memory without yearning isn't nostalgic, isn't any memory that makes us, but is only what we tolerate or suffer through. The nature of memory lies in how we utilize memory. Remembrance without yearning can be what we flee, what we let grow pale to a ghostly frailty that may blessedly slip into irreverence. What we yearn for in memory contributes to us, makes us whole. Every moment we can choose our nature, align to the positive, memory and focus, everything that may better us. Anything else is a bad master. Best come to terms with and laid to rest.